What's good, everybody? I know you've all been waiting for me to do the finale of the TK World War II COD Champs reaction series. I didn't really want to do it right because I know we lost that series. It's never fun to go back and relive those moments, but I feel like I owe it to all of you. That's what this video is. It's going to be split up into two parts though, because I mean, both those series are so long, guys. It would be a huge video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to split it up by series. The first series is this video, and then the next video I drop will be part 2, which will be the second series of the final. As always though, I'll let you get to it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, when we hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will be doing a My Story-esque video. I'll be detailing everything from me at a young age, getting into gaming, then competing, then going professional in Halo, being sponsored by Red Bull when I was in school, making the transition to COD, and everything else that you could possibly think of. So once we hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will be dropping that video. But don't let me bore you any longer. Let's get right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. See y'all later. All right, guys, before we get into this video, I want to give you a little context. Even though I'm sure most of you already know, we had just beaten FaZe in the losers bracket finals, which I don't know how the hell we did it. We were definitely not the better team in that series. I'm man enough to say that. We just somehow clutched up. When the pressure is at its highest in these sort of situations, all you need to do is clutch up. And I mean, I'm not complaining because now we're playing for a ring, you know, what every player wants, what every team wants. But we're coming in at a disadvantage. Okay, EG knocked us in the losers bracket in the winners finals. So now we're back in the finals versus them. We have to win 2 best of 5s. They only have to win 1. I want to say we were excited. You know, we were confident. Wholeheartedly will say that me and the team going this event thought we were the best team. I don't think anyone out there, any Call of Duty fan, any competitive Call of Duty fan that was watching thought EG would be in this situation, which was kind of shocking, because they needed to 3-0 Optic Gaming in pool play, and that's the only way they even made it through pool play. They wouldn't even made it out pool play, and they did it, and then they just went on this crazy historical run. But that's enough about that. Let's get right into the series, man. Gibraltar Hardpoint Map 1. This is their pick, I believe, first. So we knew going into this series, man, that ideally we wanted to start out strong, because they had all the confidence in the world. They had all the momentum in the world on their side. You know, if you are ever in the finals, or I shouldn't even say that, I guess. Well, it goes with it. But if you win winners finals at an event, you're basically already assuming you're winning the event. It's so hard to come back from losers finals to finals and win 2 best of 5s. It's so hard. Now, I have been on that side of things a couple times, and I've done it, so I knew it was possible. And so, you know, I thought if we come out hot and we can rattle them, you know what I'm saying, we could really change momentum fairly quickly. But I mean, EG's starting out pretty hot. First hill is kind of scrappy, but they're able to control the spawns. Kenny makes a great play by going around. He gets through, and he's trying to play his life. And while he does that, it forces Aches to spawn out. If you could have stayed alive for a little longer, they all would have spawned out. But Ken goes big right there. It gives us time to get in the hill and try and control it. You know, takes away a decent amount of time that EG would have got, you know, relatively freely. But they're still able to snag the last, you know, 15, 20 seconds, which we're fine with. At this point, we're just trying to get a good first hold, okay? This first push that they have, we want to shut them down quick, because we know they're going to spawn across this bridge area for the rest of it, so as long as we hold the spawns. Unfortunately, holy shit, I don't know what happened. Shit. They're able to kind of push on through right from the front. I mean, that's what every team really does. Jay just fucking fried App. I think that was App. But so this is, you know, the basic game plan if you're EG after your first initial break, if it doesn't work, you don't really have many options but to just kind of smoke and sink nades in front of the hill, then just flood the front. But both those hills chained are super easy hills to hold. So I mean, that's why you kind of see EG had spawns on P2. They held the majority of that time. We held spawns for P3. We held the majority of that time. So it's a close game. You know, this is one of EG's better hardpoint maps. It might have been their best. I'm not quite sure, but if my memory's correct, I believe it was their best. As you can see too right there, I was trying to get info because I'm going to pinch around to try and spawn them out. Assault sees me, so I'm trying to distract him and wait for, I think it was Ken or Jay, to be able to shoot him in the side. But Assault makes a really good play. Not man enough to, you know, fight the fair one with me. He was laying in a dead body, but it was a genius play, especially in the finals of COD Champs. And I mean, we just don't even have an opportunity to break here. Like, that's the thing. They had a perfect setup. They all knew what lane they were watching. They got the necessary kills, and it shows because now they have a decent lead. I mean, we're getting outslayed at this point too. Still a lot of game left. No one on our team's really doing bad. No one's really going off though, or playing well. Just get smoked, Patty Pay. But we need to make this scrappy, and that's our goal here. We're trying to make this P1 hill scrappy, and we want to hold spawns for P2, similar to how EG did it on the first rotation. I'm just doing my thing up top. 9-11. Oh, come on. 10 and 11. Oh, no auto aim. This is perfect though. This is perfect. We're getting the kills. We're getting a decent amount of time on P1. Most of the time, like I said, it is normally a scrappy hill, and we have spawns. So you can see we're pushed out pretty far right now. We're covering all the lanes. Lamar's got the left. I have the right. Lamar ends up looking mid, and I believe it's Jay. Jay's picking up the back left because teams do like to have a player try and flank on the low side of the map because, you know, there would normally be a timing you could hit, but we're pushed out far. We're making them look for us. So even though I die there, getting one is huge. It relieves the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my due diligence here, and we're chilling right now. We're bringing the game back. You know, we might even be able to, well, we're not gonna be able to take the lead, but at least basically tie it up. EG, they're just gonna hit it because they know they have spawns. That's the thing that sucks from the two hills. Unless someone's able to early rotate, it's always gonna flop like that because of how the hills are. Well, they were set up pretty solid. I don't know what the hell Pat was doing right there. So right here, we know there's, I mean, at this point, you know, 50 seconds left on the hill. We're not trying to go around cave, right? But we know that even if we're not trying to go around cave, EG has to have someone watch it for the first half of this hill. This hill right here, you would basically have someone watch cave until like the halfway mark around, and then they would either push through the rotate or just like go through bricks to mid and try and like fully flip the spawns. But so we knew, unless EG was stupid or just didn't give a fuck, that they were gonna have someone watching cave, right? So that's why you see we're leaving it alone. Okay, Ken is sitting bricks. He's trying to get a pick, get an entry for us. You know, guys, when you play a map so many times, like it's COD Champs, it's the end of the year, you know how every team, not only do you know how every team plays, you know the right and the wrong way to play, right? So when it's two top teams going up against each other, like Ken knows two things. One, bricks is being watched. This is why he's playing the off angle. And two, he might be able to get a pick of someone either trying to run towards the hill, towards this back turret area, whatever the case may be. But so we're just trying to bombard the shit out of the front of the hill. And hopefully Ken can, either Ken or someone else can get an entry, but then Ken's in a great spot. Because we know that they're a disadvantage already. There could only be 3 people over there since someone is already cave. And Lamar actually gets one. He gets traded. Pat goes huge. That was unfortunate. Ken looked towards the left side. A lot of people watch it from the left. and Pat was right side. It's a nice two-piece from Jay. Trying to, you know, relieve the pressure, you know, keep them spawning back there so we can get to the hill, but the timing is just a little off. So at this point in the game, I mean, we're still not down by that much. Basically a hill. So you're going to see us rotate. Jay hits old just to try and keep them on their toes, because since it is old hill, they're still going to get that back turret spawn. But as you can see, everyone else is set up for new. And the two main lanes that people will try and come from are going to be mid-map and this top side on the bridge. And the reason that is because if the other team that had held P3 knows you're rotate early, which EG did, it's really hard to try and flood through this little choke and smoke it out and whatever, because there's just so many ways that you can get shot from, and you're literally coming out of one lane. The idea is you want to try and flood through middle of the map or up top, get around, as you saw me doing earlier in this game, and pinch them in. That is name of the game. And if you guys don't know that, in hardpoint, when the other team has control of the hill, if it's a game that makes sense, you need to try and pinch and trap them to then spawn them out. Because if they just were to hit straight up through cave, right, and we die, we'd still spawn right here. But when they pinch, if they pinched around, we would spawn over on these like topside stairs area. So that's why you could basically see like almost everyone mid side of the map. I don't know how apps spawn behind us, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna let it rock because Jay gets a freebie. I mean, Ken's pushed out deep on top side of the map. We're in a great setup. Ken's doing his normal, bro, just pushing a cutout as far as possible, getting kills, you know, nothing new here, but this is good. This is bringing us back into the game. I don't know how we just died out of the hill. So EG just gives up going around that point, which is not bad because they're spawning cave. 2Ps for the deputy, Pat and Ab. Oh, let me rewind this. Actually, you guys need to see this. So this is a great play by Kenny, facilitated by my 2Ps. Okay, and this is what I mean by pinching and why it's important. Even though this might be a little bit more advanced for the casual viewer, even though well, I guess they have the spawn, but technically we're the ones who had hill control and we had control of the map. So Ken was so far pushed up, right? He knows we're coming from this bottom right area of the map. He knows EG is spawning by cave, right? So when shit goes down, instead of him coming, you know, walking on back through mid-map, going to these steps areas, which might be better short-term because he'll be able to help team shoot. It's a predictable spot, and on top of that, it still is going to spawn them closer. So if we don't just completely wipe them, it's still a clusterfuck. So he's going to pinch around cave and just watch the mini-map. So you see how he pinches cave right there, and then Aches and Apathy, the two people that I 2-piece had bad, they spawn all the way deep out here. That's because we're influencing this close spawn. We were spawning here, so we're coming this way, and he's pinching now. He is now blocking their spawn, which is huge. Because EG could have got that last 20 seconds right there and took a lead of, what, 40. We're able to make this a tie game now, mostly because of that play by Ken. So it's a fantastic play, and we're down by 4. We're bringing it back. I mean, we're still getting outslayed, but like this is a good game. This is a great game right now. It's pretty even across the board, both teams. It's neck and neck. This is basically just fundamentally correct World War II hardpoint. But this is a bad spot. Even though P1 is scrappy, they have full control. If a team gets full control, it's hard to break. Because look at where we're spawning. Well, actually, I don't know why Silly just did that. So Silly flanked through cave and flipped the spawn. So now we have spawn for next. But I'm assuming in their heads, maybe they thought that they would get the rest of this 30 seconds. So they would have such a big lead. Even if we hold P2, they'll have spawn for P3. I don't know. Maybe that's too big brain. Or Silly was just blindly looking for kills. 1 and 2. But we know we gotta be flawless from here on out. They basically got a full 60 off this hill. We also didn't have an opportunity to really push up, so we have to hold this first wave more passively, as you can see, from compared to how we did it in the second rotation. App's making a big play though. App and Silly, actually. How the hell did they just... Damn. Silly just he just came out the cut and smoked Lamar right where Lamar was looking. Oh, that was a huge gunfight. That was a huge gunfight from Fargo. If Fargo doesn't win that gunfight, I'm not saying we're winning the game by any means, but oh, I didn't even realize that's what happened. Because he made it, because we had to hold it more passively, like I said, because we knew they were already pushed up so far. We didn't have the timings down, right? So because he was able to kill Lamar, they were able to get control of the hill. And even though they're not coming from the preferred spawn, they're able to make it scrappy, and they know that they have rotation for next, and they need 26 points left. So we have to go big. You can see Pat's top cave right now. He knows that, you know, he knows that it's not likely, in my opinion, that one of us hit cave because we really don't have time. But he also knows that that is one of the few ways that they could possibly lose this game, is if he wasn't cave or someone got by him. So that's why he's there. But we're just trying to set up a good team push at this point. Kenny with the big blood, and now we just got to go. We just have to flood in, and we get put in the blender. This is. I mean, I know we lost, but I don't think we get another point. It's too hard. Like, we're trying to throw the Hail Mary smokes, bro, make something happen. Oh shit! Hold up. How do we spawn them out? Wow, look at that. So I didn't see, learn something new every day, bro. I didn't even realize that we spawned him out right here. It was because whoever went through bricks, I think it's Lamar, got through at the right timing, to where they would normally spawn back here, but Silly spawns all the way out. And so now we're able to prolong this game and potentially win it. But oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the spawn end up essentially fucking us because Silly cut us off and we didn't even know that he spawned out. Because normally, you know, like where he spawned made sense, but not from where we thought we were at on the map, if that makes sense, which that might not make sense. But so we were all looking front. No one even looked at mid steps. So yeah, I'm chalking that one up. Are you kidding me? In all seriousness, though, that was a good ass map. I mean, the kills were pretty close. It wasn't like they outslayed us by a lot. The game was really close. It was honestly just good holds back and forth. It was, the reason why they won is because they just did a little bit better job of making the hills where they didn't have rotation, didn't have spawn, scrappy. Now we're sitting here down 0-1, honestly kind of mind blown and confused because for some reason we can't beat EG in a hardpoint. They've beaten us in all 3 hardpoints that we played against them during this event. We were undefeated in hardpoint before we even went up to them in winners finals. Like, if there was any team that we were worried about hardpoint going up against, it was not EG. So to make it back to the finals and then to lose that first map again, it was big, because if we go into that right and we're hoping that we just clobber them, we lose it. They're up 1-0. They're 2 maps away from getting a ring. So now going into this map 2, this is going to be, guys, probably the biggest hard counter S&D map you've ever seen. And honestly, I have to give them their props, because they just completely out strategized us. Not even close. And you'll see what I mean in this game, but I'm pretty sure we just get put in a blender, dude. Like an absolute blender. Oh, okay. Well, I thought maybe I messed up, but I guess the first round they just didn't even show on broadcast. But so what I meant by hard counter 2 is I'll give you a little bit more of an example in depth, but you see how they just double smoked and went, what, 3 mid or 3B, 1 mid? It's because they know how we played our defense, no matter which setup we had. I swear they must have known either they were the luckiest team in this game, or they knew everything we did to a T, and they were making all the right calls. It's kind of hard to explain right there, because for some reason it went back into the broadcast like down 1-0 already and mid-round. So, but I'll show you what I mean here. So I mean, we're not only are we down 0-1 in the series, quick 0-2 in the hole in this S&D. I think we're at this point in our head. Oh, I'll let you listen. Actually, I think we're just trying to slow the game down. Right there, I couldn't even get info. I didn't even realize Pat was that far pushed up. But you still see we're trying to. It's a 3v3. We're trying to slow play this. Like I said, guys, at this point, it doesn't even necessarily matter that this isn't a thing that we're doing because it's S&D necessarily. Like that factors into it, right? But we're trying to slow the game down because we know they're playing with so much confidence right now that it could bite them in the ass, right? And that reflects in this example that I'm showing you. Look at how slow we're playing and how quick EG is moving. So we're trying to get them off rhythm, right? We don't want them to play their way. We want them to play our way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it works or not this round, but that's why you kind of see we're just posted. I mean, I'm dead, but 40 seconds left. They're just trying to see if they can catch someone, but EG is doing a great job. Look, they know they have us pinned right here. They're watching every single lane. Big kill. Does Lamar clutch this? I don't even remember. Is he just ninja defusing it? He is. Oh, a beady, no eyes. Besides the 1v1, both teams played that about as good as you can. I mean, Jay literally got killed right after he planted. Ken was able to get the kill in mid. Lamar was watching the pinch, was able to get the kill, but that was just, I mean, that was clutch by them. That was a good play by Fargo. And so look, on this defense, now they're slow playing it. Where if you remember the first one, they literally just double smoked out B, hit it instantly. And they know that we love to get aggressive on middle part of the map. Like, App was literally just laying prone fire tank waiting for Ken, because if Ken gets that opening, he would always take it. Kobe from the kids, son. So now we're in a man advantage here. No bombs down, but that doesn't even necessarily matter. We're just holding every lane. I mean, Lamar's on the godheady cabin wall. Jay has my mid. I have his push. So we would have to fuck up here. You know how I just said we would have to fuck up right here? Jay does not normally lose those. What in the hell? You didn't even give yourself a chance, baby. So now it's a 2v2. I knew that they wouldn't just push in to be right, because not only are they not 100% sure where me and Lamar are, you kind of play the prediction game in a sense. they kill, like where they killed Jay at, they're assuming that someone else is in B, because they were able to get up to pass fire tank. You know what I'm saying? So like you can kind of rule out the fact that there's anyone close enough watching mid. Like Jay's job was watching mid. Okay, so that's why I try and flank, because I know they're not going to run in. I know they're either going to go fire alley to Lamar, which he's relaying that he doesn't see anything, or they're going to try and rat back to me. My God, I'm twisted. You guys hear this? I made that read though. Obviously, no, both of them are there. No bombs down, but Pat really doesn't have time to. Pat's doing Pat things right now. He doesn't have time to plant. So I mean, I've played against Pat. With Pat, I know what he, you know, what his tendencies are in S&D. And I knew that he was obviously going to try and make a play, like for a kill. If he didn't get a kill quick right there, he wasn't going to plant the bomb. Huge round for us, though. Huge round. I mean, we're down 3-1. Now watch. What do we try? So now we smoke out B. We're trying to give a little taste of our own medicine. I don't know why. I don't know if we got naded or what. Or we were trying to catch them lacking. That was a big first blood by Ken. But, I mean, he was dead. Like, he got the blood. There's no way he could have stayed alive. But so now we... Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the reason why we're not pushing up, right? And you see us playing like some grade fucking 5 herbs is because I think... I don't know if Silly actually even has streaks, but we think he has them. So we don't want to get caught trying to go plant the bomb or be out in the open where we can get 2 or 3 pieced. So now we're slowly, like, we realized, okay, they're not giving us a pick. I'm going to have to plant this bomb. We have every lane covered, though. Lamar spots him. So Lamar only spots 1. Oh, shit, baby. Nah, we're pinched. Damn. Low-key, that would have been dope if that worked. So, like, that's just another thing, guys, as a pro player, right? You know when you're kind of getting trapped in a situation. So, like, when I planted the bomb and Lamar called out Silly flanking, I knew, well, okay, I didn't know, I guess, but I was assuming that someone on EG was going to be on their side as well, right? Because you're going to try to pinch from all angles, or at least 2, right? At least from most of the angles, you're going to try to pinch. So, me and Lamar obviously go into U because Jay dies, and we don't see anyone, so we know they're pinching just from both spawns. And we both just try to loop, just to try and, like, not slow the game down, but, like, hope that they spend time looking for us, you know what I'm saying? And then it would come down to, like, maybe we only need to get a kill off the bomb to win, but they read it perfectly. Damn, I just missed that whole round. Well, that was an instant round, so. What are we down 4-2, man? We're crumbling here at this point. Wow. How does he not? I don't know how he didn't hit that. I really don't. But they have us on the back foot because we assume, like I said, Silly has streaks.
Can he find a snipe? No. He's so close. He's getting some chances. He's just not connecting. And now Apathy's starting to move on up. Starting to play aggressive. He's going to check this corner.
Oh, Apps in the fucking herb corner. The absolute bot corner. It's probably going to work, though. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it almost did. I mean, that was... There's not even really much I could say. Jay went big with the pick. And then that snipe, Lamar got a free pick near A side of the map. It's a big round, though. You love winning S&D rounds when it doesn't... You don't have to rely on, like, a 1v1 clutch, you know, or, like, a bomb defuse or whatever the case may be. If it's just, like, it's clean, you know? You kill all 4 of them, like, you still got 2-3 people up, like, you're chilling. It looks like EG is going to try and push mid. They smoked it out. Yeah. So EG does a mid to U push. Kenny's probably gonna get shot in his ass. So they would smoke out B and U. And so, I mean, you couldn't literally see anything. And look at this control that they get. I mean, they, like I said, guys, they just out strategized us, outplayed us this whole map. It wasn't even close. Like, we've given them control of B every single round. Now, I will say, though, a lot of that comes down to the fact that we thought Silly had streaks. So we didn't, like, in hindsight, we probably should have said fuck it, because I don't even think he got him, but we thought he had him. But even if he had him, we should have just said fuck it, because we were basically banking on the fact that he would waste one, right? And like, we could still win the rounds, where essentially we should have said fuck it and then made him use them if he had them. He didn't, but if he had them, made him use them, even if it meant in a round or two loss, you know, just because we played so scared because of it, and they took complete advantage. Like, tell you what, man, EG had the damn best smokes in the game. I am not kidding. Dead ass. Them shits were annoying. In grand finals, am I expecting Silly to be in the Whopper Junior spot? I am. My teammates aren't. Shit, it's 1v3, bro. It's over. There's no way I clutch it. Tough. I can't believe y'all got me watching this. Down 0-2. Look, one more. Yo, we need one more. I'm sitting there like, yo, how many do we need? Like, I'm just trying to get one map at this point. Flak Tower CTF. For our tournament lives. Oh, shit. At this point, I mean, we have the reverse sweep, guys. We got to win 3 straight. Do we? I don't know if we do or not. Aches is sniping off rip like cocky bastard. He's trying to disrespect. Pretty sure Lamar killed him right there. Was like, wait, we have to, like, yo, we have to win now. Like, this fucker just disrespected us. I don't know if this game was exciting or not, to be honest. Flak Tower CTFs normally are not. Yes, Joe, super slow. And we knew that. We knew that EG played, I mean, not even CTF. They just played super slow compared to a lot of the other pro teams. Smoke. So we're just trying to, like, we're not trying to force the issue. We know we need to win this map. We know we need to come out hot, you know, to light a fire in us to get back on track. But we also don't want to fuck it up, you know. Like I said, we don't want to mess up and make a bad play. So we're just playing for strict control here, okay? This isn't like oh my god, I just got to go, be everywhere, you know, get them off their toes. We were just trying to play our game, but at a pace that would be able to kind of counter how EG plays. And it took us, I will say this, it took us until this map, even counting from winners finals, to, I feel like, really combat it in a sense, right? And like really understand, because dude, I'm not lying, guys, they played so slow and so much differently than like any top team, which isn't a bad thing, you know, not by any means. But when you're so used to playing like the Rises, the E-Uniteds, the FaZe, right? Like, that's who we were playing. We were stuck in that 4th gear, you know? Now we're in second gear, and it's just throwing us off our game. And like I said, props to EG, because no one thought they were going to be there, bro, and they played lights out. You know, I got to give it to them. We're just trying to get someone on kill cam at this point. Get 2 or 3 more on kill cam. Look. Boop. Oh. Hillbuster. So let me break that down for y'all. So we're getting kills, right? We know because of where Kenny and Lamar are at, they're going to spawn back their base. Well, they should. Who is it? Fargo gets the gun spawn because of where App was at. We could have ran it towards the side to been a little bit, you know, to be a little safer. But we thought we had the timing. Fargo goes huge. Not huge enough, though. TK up 1-0. That's what we needed. Boys, that's what we needed. Start out hot. First time we've had a lead in this series. Because that's the thing, too. EG's playstyle, right? Not a bad playstyle, but if you put them on the back foot, it hinders the way that they... Damn, the fucking bar. Don't even say nothing about that. That was bullshit. Pat is lucky he had the bar. But if you put them on the back front, it doesn't cater to the way that they want to play. Because you can't really play slow if you're on the back foot. And that goes back to why I said I really wanted us to kind of, you know, start hot and get a lead, and we just never could. We're doing a really good job, though, right here. I mean, not much to say. We're just trying to hold control of the map. You know, it's not that big of a map, but we just don't want to. Our goal is to play for control first. We're not trying to go for another cap. We could be fine winning this game 1-0. It's happened a lot of times in World War II. But we just want to play for control and to get them dying in the same sequence, like right now. We wanna combo our kills. Kids out. Oh, come across them, son. I thought I was dead the right side. Well, I still was dead, but was able to get it far enough for the free cap. So we go up 2-0. Y'all know how I feel about Flag Tower CTF. I think this is just boring. Now we knew, like, okay, let's get this momentum. Let's keep it going. Let's rattle them now. I mean, they still have all the advantage in the world. You know, they still have to win one map. Hardpoint or S&D, like, even if they lose it, there's a whole nother series. You know what I'm saying? Some light, though. Great bounce back for us. Not going to bore you guys with this. So now, map 4, bro. Back still against the wall. This is our hardpoint choice, though, okay? After we won that Flag Tower CTF, I think we honestly were like, you know what, bro? We got this. We're not freaking losing this series, son. This is our map. This is, you know, top 2 hardpoint map. 1000%. So we were confident. And not only did we obviously want to and need to win, we wanted to win so bad that they were completely rattled going into the game 5. Like, we didn't want it to be close, right? We're like, oh, dude, whatever. Like, let's focus up. Like, we wanted them to think the game was over at the halfway point, so they're flustered. And I actually don't know what the final score ends up being. Of course, I get Kobe'd. Like, why wouldn't I? Y'all know the deal, though, here, man. It's just scrappy first hill. Ken just disrespecting. That's actually a big 2-piece. So now we can make this into kind of a money hill. Ken was fiending. He won the push out fire right there because we know that they're getting the fire spawn. It's just huge. So you see how when we get these kills on this first hill, how aggressive all of us but Kenny are on different parts of the map, because that gives us the opportunity, which it ends up happening, but to flip them off the spawn before the new hill, which is huge. That's why you can see Jay right here going around He's trying to block the spawn. He knows that there's at least 1 or 2 people here. He baits me, but I mean, he definitely gets killed, right? Oh, Jay, you from there like that, baby? So now this is bad though. This turns south quick because we're spawning docks. They have both sides pushed out. This is exactly how you want to hold the hill. I don't know what just happened. Somehow Kenny got the kill on Pat, and we were able to get through. Lamar made a fucking big brain play though by going gay with his AR L triggered. Not listen, Lamar's always L triggered, bro. If he's L triggered, he's killing you. But you see from like the first map, right? Even the first 3 maps, honestly. But you see us slowly and slowly get back into our rhythm. And you could just tell by looking at the mini map. Because, like I said, now we kind of got our mojo back, you know. We didn't get 3-0'd. We needed to get on the board. We knew that. First part done. Now we're starting to play more of our game. And to be fair, Doc's Hardpoint is a map that doesn't really suit EG's playstyle as well as other Hardpoint maps, right? Like a Gibraltar. So we can just be a million times more aggressive than them. And there's nothing they could do about it. And this is what we wanted. Like I said, guys, we wanted to start off strong. Look, oh my, come on. Oh, the deputy. I didn't realize I was trying like this. Okay. I didn't even need to talk about anything on the hill because that was just a little highlight reel for the kid. I mean, we're just, at this point, we think, okay, map 5, let's go. Get the SND. Like now we're firing on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? Like now, this is how we should be playing. But I mean, a lot of game left, you know. Okay, now we got 2 full streaks. Like game's probably over. It's probably chalk. I mean, look at the disparity. We're out slaying them by what, 5? Oh, Kenny just died. 7. Oh, he's got another kill. Yeah, I mean, bro, they're getting outslayed by like 20-something kills right now. So like we're not sweating here. We have such a huge lead. We kind of played that hill a little poorly. I think that's because we were just so amped up. But like I always say, bro, maintain the game. That's it. That's all we need to do from this point on. So we call an artillery. I don't know if it's me or Jay. Backfire. I don't know how Fargo just ran right through it. I don't know how they're just running right through it. Because we know that they're going to spawn up top. So it would flood them. Okay, so it was Jay's. Well, Jay just got hoed. But so they wouldn't be able to run through that. And it would give us free time because they would have to funnel through gate. I'm not sure how it didn't work. Sometimes, bro, the streaks are more to or whatever. But EG's doing a really good job right here of bringing the game within striking distance, right? I always say that. If you're down by less, like a hill or less, you can easily win this game still. But so like we know that, like we know we still have the lead, but we know that we need to really tighten up. And this is big. I'm actually surprised. We are P1 on this map is like our best hill right now. EG's trying to hold fire. They just don't want us to get any this time. They want to hold the spawns. You can see Ken trying to flip. Didn't really work out though. We know here that we're not going to be able to like get through with timing, right? To flip a spawn. So y'all know us, what we did. Scrappy. We're trying to get that, you know, last 10 seconds and set up a good team push. Most important thing is setting up a good team push. How did I not kill him? This is good though, because now we have gate control. Gate control is huge on this hill. If EG has gate control, it's super annoying and hard to break. Once we get that, we have the option now to try and go through front, like top side to the hill, trade effectively, win gunfights, whatever, or to go through fire and pinch. But at least we control the middle part of the map. The middle part of the map is very important on this hill. And so right here, the comms, basically where I got around to the back, we had a streak. We didn't want them. We wanted to guarantee us this hill to put the game basically out of hand. So that's why I went around the low dock area and then Jay streak, because any kill he gets, they're spawning out. Kenny with the 3P. Was Kenny 18 and 20? I thought he was frying. But that was big. That was big because if we didn't use our streak there, especially because I still have mine, I'm pretty sure, they most likely would have gotten the rest of that time, and the game would have been super close. What'd I do? What'd I do? Oh, come on. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm doing this 24-18. It's boots 4v4. Like, I know what I do, man. Y'all know this. They have a perfect setup though here. Not really perfect, but this is above average setup. Basically right here, guys. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but to really be able to articulate, you know, our thought process as a team, my thought process, and all that good stuff, sometimes it's needed. So I know we're coming from fireside, right? Still 40 seconds on the clock, a lot. But on this hill, it's predictable that the other team, whether they have control or not, is going to have someone come through bar. Because top mid control on this is crucial. Because if say I'm not top mid here at statue, and who's 8, and assault, even though it's assault so he wouldn't do it, he runs through fire and pinches us, right? Like if I'm over here trying to fight hill, if we die, which there's a high chance that we will die because they obviously have the setup, they have the advantageous spots, we're spawning out gate, and that's no bueno. You want to have a side. So that's why I'm mid. I'm holding mid, looking towards like where number 7 is. I'm looking towards bar for assault. Just waiting to see, like, depending on what the info that I get from my teammates, yada, yada, yada. I don't see anything. That's why you see me try and pinch bar to flip them out. Assault makes a good play, though, and he's just watching it. So you can play it both ways. And, like, you know, as you saw there. But this is a big hill. That was almost clutch scrap time, but this is money too. Ken flips him out. He should. Yep. You see that? This is another thing that is super important. It's different from COD to COD because some COD spawns make sense, some don't. Not going to get into it, but because Kenny flipped when he did, 3 seconds left on the docks hill, the game still recognizes the spawn points for docks hill, obviously, right? I know it's like, why enable, what are you talking about? But that gives them this deep spawn, which is huge. So now all we need to do is get the scragglers that are in new, and we have time to not only control the hill but push up as far as we can. Unfortunately, Jay dies, but he should be holding his cam right here. Wait, did Jay spawn in? Who knows? Big time play though by Ken. Look at Ken, still 21-23. Dude, he's like 40 and 18 every time they watch him. We know EG's behind us now. App's making a great play. So App knows, right, that if he dies, he's going to spawn back bar with his team. They obviously all just spawn here. But the longer he can finesse, it might take our attention off the back because now we're kind of spread too thin to give his team an advantage in the trades in the hill, but then also be able to stay pushed out and force our spawn out super deep, which, as you see, that's what happens. Wow, EG's about to take a lead. Holy. I don't know what exactly happened to us, but they definitely get the lead after this. Big win from a BD. As you can see, me and Jay are working water. This is huge. We want water pushed out as far as possible so they don't get the close water spawn. That's why you saw Jay up by like the red train. I'm just playing the cross by water steps. There's a big win by Silly in fire. Big time play by BD for getting the flank up top. Literally, probably won us this game. We forced them to spawn out, even though we're not going to get the rest of this time. We just took like, what, 15 seconds away from EG that they had free locked up. Now both teams are stressing. It's gone down to P1, bro. This shit is scrappy, and it's a tie game. Where's the kid at? Am I dead? This is a good play, even though it's not shooting at. So basically, we just didn't want to give them the free time on the hill. I believe Jay calls it because they had hill control, and we were spawning super deep because they killed all of us. Big time plays by Jay. 33-25. Abiti's 32 and 24. This is fantastic. But we're okay right here. We're just trying to hold. You know, we know neither team can win. We need this next spawn. So look at where I'm at right now. Do I actually fuck up here? I hope I don't, or else I'm gonna look stupid. But so I'm controlling gate side because I know their bar. Okay, and I know my teammates had control of front bar, water side. I can't let someone get through. Not only so they have the lane to go gate to hill, but I can't let them get through and flip spawn. So when we get the kills though, fuck, I really hope I don't mess up here. I push up, which is a good play because I know they're still spawning back here, and I'm basically getting free kills and delaying the pressure, and also lowering the chance that EG has to, say, come out to the hill, get kills, and get that scrap time, and then be like in our faces on the next hill. I'm forcing them deeper and deeper. Free licks. That's just map awareness. I know that they're going to either hit through sandbags or go all the way around tunnel, which you can see Silly's doing now. H just did it. We have a perfect setup. So you see how we're cutting the map in half? We are doing that because optimally with this setup, you're going to force them to spawn docks, which is what you want. You don't want them to either get a close front spawn or a close back spawn. So that's why we're spread like this. And it might look a little weird to some of the more casual viewers that don't understand it. That's because we're taking this hill and we're splitting it down the middle of the map. Like, you know, we don't want to have like two people fire watching fire, two in hill, or like one in hill, like one guy gate. Even though that sometimes is the setup, and you know, that's fine to have that setup. It's not the best setup you can have. So you need to take advantage of when you know that you have the timings and you have the opportunity to get in the best setup for that situation on that hill. So 32 and 25, come on. And as you can see, look, we all do our thing, get our kills. Now they're spawning. Well, like we know. We know exactly where they're coming from. See, and since we know that they're docks, that's why you see me back up. Who is it? Jay. Jay backs up a little bit, looks towards gate, because we know they only have two routes they're coming from. They're either coming gate or they're coming backfire. But you see how much time we have? We have so much time. Come on, back against the wall, pressure at its highest. It's COD Champs. That would out 34-25 look. Bang. Now we knew. Now we're hyped. Listen, I've been on both sides of reverse sweeping and getting reverse swept. Reverse sweeping more than getting reverse swept, but now we have them right where we want them. So we were on the backhand the whole series, had nothing on for us. They were completely outplaying us. Boom, flip the switch, 2 huge map wins. Now, I mean, now we think we're gonna win. We think we're gonna win this whole tournament. You know, it's what we needed mentally. Because I think they beat us like 3-0 or 3-1, but like the little things add up. And what I mean by that is obviously we had to win that map or else we lost tournament. But like being able to beat them on a hard point, that's the first hard point we beat them on. We were undefeated in a hard point before we played them. We were the best hard point team in the game. And for some reason, we couldn't get over this hump of beating EG in a hard point. So not only did we have to win, but winning that hard point and be like, oh, okay, we did it. Boom. In a way, in my head at least, it was like, oh, okay, we're over the hump. And I assume it's probably similar with the squad. It's like now we're locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like now we just got to go play our game and we're chilling. Who loves a map 5 at COD Champs? A nice map 5 in the finals. Now I think, oh, I don't know if this was our pick or their pick. I think Jay takes over this map. I'm pretty sure I get fucking had bad, by the way, this map, guys. First round, though, both teams just kind of feeling each other out. So we know, look, they have their smoke strat. We know that they're slow playing it because we had B control. You can see Lamar was looking at it. And normally, if a team isn't rushing B, they're probably not going to hit it unless they hit it off like a mid-map adjustment, like a rotation. It was rare that a team would literally just like stack outside B and wait and then go in. Like it happened, but it didn't happen often. So we know, we quickly know, especially when we hear the smokes, they're going A, they're crossing out mid. Jay's doing a good job. He's just trying to find the pick, but not put himself in a position to get picked. We know that they're going to plant. I don't know if it's me or... Okay, no, it was Ken. So Ken was watching the B flank. Huge win by Lamar, which is huge. EG hasn't planted the bomb yet, which I don't know why. Right there, we could have been quicker. Like, we knew that they had to plant the bomb, but figured, like, okay, we're going to let them plant, see if they get antsy. We're going to fucking pinch them out. And it goes back to what I said, guys. I mean, so, like, good round by us, but if you saw the position on the minimap where we all were, it goes back to what I said. When you are at a man disadvantage and on offense, especially and plant the bomb, you have to make a move. You have to push out one way. Because if you don't, you're just going to get trapped and overwhelmed. But we didn't rush it. We obviously had the man advantage because we knew that they, like, at least one of them was going to be pushing out one of those lanes, and we end up getting 2. So I mean, that's just kind of like let the play happen. You know, don't rush into something. So that was a nice round by us. And so we, hey, like, oh, we're gonna do it right back to you then. But see, we instantly plan it. I think that's where EG messed up. Because, like, if they would have instantly planted, then we would have had to rush our push. Do I get smoked here? Why am I laying prone like this? Not a horrible setup. I don't know why I'm playing this off angle. Got STG'd, bro. Yeah, that's not... Do we end up clutching this? I don't know if Jay clutched this. Ah. I picked a bad spot. I mean, we didn't really play that horrible because like I said, it was a 4-4, so we don't necessarily need to make a play compared to if you are at a man disadvantage. But I honestly just should have played timings more and like kind of do what Ken was doing. In my head though, I didn't want to be in a position where I could get picked by where Ken was watching because of my positioning, or be, you know, trying to do the timing back and forth with Ken and then get shot for mid. But I could have definitely played that one better for sure. Big first blood for Lamar. I mean, this is basically the round. There's Aches is sniping, like nothing more to say. Okay, come on. That's, I mean, to put anyone, you know, but champs, solid across the board. 1.5 respawn. I mean, I probably have like a 1.4, 1.03 overall. I said 1.5, 1.05. Jesus, imagine 1.5. Ah, come on, Joe. Lamar, he'll bust the AK, the ice bad. Absolutely fried. Huge blood. I mean, we thought that the A push worked last time. We just kind of messed up, me specifically. But we felt like it was effective, so we went back to it. There's a big first blood by Ken. I don't know what the hell he's doing after. Right here, I'm I'm in a tough spot. It's a 3-on-3. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to push out because there is no advantage on either side. But my goal here is obviously to get info, but because I'm on the other side of the bomb than Jay and Lamar, I just need to stay alive and give them as much info as I can, because I know one of them's watching the other's back and the other one is watching over me and also has my back for mid cut. And I obviously know all that from communication and just repetitions of playing with them. So that's why you see me just trying to finesse. But how the fuck? Lamar must have got smoked, boy. I somehow get one here. I don't know how BD died on me right there. Oh. Ooh, we're throwing. I threw the round. Lamar threw the round. It's 2-2 though. It's 2-2. We're chilling. We're like, all right, whatever. You know, lot of game left. But let's clutch up. And you see the difference from their forced S&D compared to this one. It's flopped. In forced, EG had basically control of every bomb site every single round, and we were playing passive. And now, so far throughout the first 4 rounds, or the first 5 rounds, I should say, we're the ones that are in control of the map. Like, and that goes back to what I was saying when it comes to your mental game. Is EG already knows they had a series to lose if they lost one, but then they went up map 1, so they were playing a little bit more confident, a little bit more aggressive. We were down 1-0. We didn't have any series. I mean, we didn't have any maps to throw away, so we were playing passive. But now it's 2-2. Now we are in control of the future. Basically, we're in control. 2v1. I missed weapon there, but that's a big round. Now they have the lead. Let's see how we try and counter this to tie it back up. From the look of it, I'm going to assume we're going to try our mid strat, where we just get super aggressive mid map, try and get a pick. Top mid, yep. Huge blood by Jay. We did this strat quite a lot, to be honest with you. You get mid map control and you kind of squeeze them out. Jay gets another kill, I should say, which is huge. But on this map, especially with S&D, it's like you don't necessarily always have to play for a bomb site on offense, at least off rip. You can you can do similar plays to what we just did, where you're playing for a part of the map control, where you know the other team might have players there, but you can overwhelm them, whatever the case may be. Because if you win those engagements and you get control of that, now you have both options. You can go to both bomb site. Obviously, this differs depending on the map layout and everything, but that's beside the point. And that is what we would do a lot on this map, because then they have to make a move. Like, you see Silly full flanking our spawn. Assault is just trying to slow play their side. But now we're gathering info. Most important thing is you get info. Most important thing is you win the round. But getting info is close second. It's a good play by Silly. But boys got my back. Boys got my back. Was it 3-3 now? So this time they go for B. They go for B fairly quickly. I want to see how we retake this. Huge win. So I'm going to show you guys how we did this. It's probably obvious. So on defense on this map, you're going to normally hold your attacks, hold your nades for retake, right? Counter style-esque. So we let them plant the bomb, and we know the spots that they're going to play, right? We have a good idea of the area. So basically what we do is we just sync all of our nades and our stuns and our smokes, and it allows us just to walk right in. They're either weak, stunned, smoke they can't see. And I mean, ooh. I mean, EG just, they didn't really have a chance. Like, there's nothing they could do there. That was honestly just well played by us. And that was a huge round. We go up 4-3. I'm 2-4. Jesus. You have more round wins than I do kills. Oh. It's just Jay's feeling himself. He's got streaks. Lamar's frying. I mean, they're all frying. We got that blood, too, fairly quickly. I don't know about this one, Chief. I mean, the streak... Using the streak wasn't bad right there, but I think we should have tried to get a little more information to, like, make a play and use it while we're making a play. Oh, dude, App just made the fucking play. That was a fucking beast play. You got to tip the hat to that, bro. COD Champs, map 5, like, got the timing, and he had the balls to do it. That hurts, because we wasted a streak there, too. We low-key lost full there for a second. But we're chilling. We don't really want to make a move necessarily, because we do have streaks. So, like, if they were to plant B, like, we're going to know, like, they're not going to be able to hide. And you see exactly, like, gives us a free 4v2. This should be the game right here. We should be up 5-3. Boom, 6-3 freebie. 5-4, bro. Oh, my. Does this go around 11? Jay still has one of his streaks. So because he has his streaks, we wanted to go A. We want to work A because it's more open. And you can't really hide from the streak, as with B, you could, you know, run in the top mid, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. I don't know what I just said was in English. So I go for the plant instantly. I can't run back, though, because I know there's going to be someone top mid. See, I had to wait till the smoke. I got stuck, though. But I had to wait until that second smoke was thrown so I could cross back. But we're fine. I got the bomb down. They're all playing our side, and they have an artillery on the bomb. It's 25 seconds left. So, like, I don't know. Ken got a little overzealous there. He honestly should have played like a herb. But Lamar is able to get his trade. The only bad part about this is now EG knew that we were all here at this point. And that's why they killed Lamar. Yo, let me just say, this is Jay's first year competing in COD Champs Finals, putting on map 5 backs against the wall. I mean, once he killed Pat, the round was over, game was over. But big time play. Big time play. That's what we needed. Look how hyped we were. At this point, I thought we were winning COD Champs. It all comes down to one series now. That's it. It's even. There is no more disadvantage. Like, you guys don't understand the adrenaline. Look at, like, come on, look at Patty P. shook. Because he knew, look, he's like, yo. Like, normally you don't even go to a second best of 5. You don't reset the bracket. So not only did we win, but to reverse sweep them, I was like, say less. Like, we beat them in the hard point. We couldn't do that for some reason. Clutched up, reverse swept them. Like, now this is ours to lose. All right, guys, that is part 1 of the World War II TK COD Champs finale. EG versus TK. Honestly, a crazy series. Dude, I mean, EG looked great. They had us on the ropes. First 2 maps, literally outplayed us, and backs against the wall, we're able to win 3 straight, clutch up, reset the bracket. It was honestly one of the wildest series I've been a part of, not only because it was a reverse sweep at COD Champs in the grand finals. The difference in how we played from the beginning of the series to where we had just barely beaten FaZe in the losers finals, and we were kind of not crumbling, but we were just not playing ourselves, and we couldn't get in that rhythm. Compared to when you see us win that CTF, it's just like a light bulb clicks in our heads and we turn it around. I mean, it showed. We reverse swept them, you know. We still had to win one more best of 5. This is the last best of 5 in World War II. We were hyped, bro. Our adrenaline was crazy. It was honestly kind of hard to like calm down. Like, yo, we didn't even, like, we have to win again. Like, we got to play again. I appreciate everyone who's watched this video so far and who's been watching the reaction videos. I really do appreciate it. We still have one more. This is not it. I do unfortunately have to show you the fate that I had in World War II COD Champs, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and part 2 will be up.